Hello, Mrs. B here, and today we are going to learn all about fantastic fossils, continuing with our topic rocks. So, the aim today is to explain how fossils are formed and also the steps of how fossils are formed, and also to explain the difference between a bone and a fossil. So, are dinosaurs real? What evidence do you have to know they are real or not? Paleontology is the study of fossils, and that started in 1800. We know about dinosaurs due to the discovery of fossils and fossilized skeletons. Also, we read about Mary Anning just before Christmas, and she discovered lots and lots of dinosaur fossils in Lyme Regis. Bones or fossils? What is the difference between bones and fossils? Well, bones are the hard whitish tissue that make up the skeleton in animals, including humans. Fossils, there are three types of fossils: body fossils, trace fossils, and chemical fossils. Let's find out. So chemical fossils contain carbon, which is proof that they must be formed from once living things. We are made from carbon. Body fossils are the remains of an animal or plant, such as bones, shells, or leaves. There are three types of body fossils. So, mole fossils. Mole fossils form when all the parts, including the bones, have decayed and all that is left is the mold of the animal, called a mole fossil, like a big hole in the shape of an animal. The mole fossil is filled up with sediment, sand, pebbles, mud, so it is not made up of the original flesh and bones of the animal. All that's rotted. Replacement fossils are formed when water dissolves the bones and replaces them with minerals that harden over time. This is what we think of when we discuss dinosaur fossils. They still look like the original bones, but are made of minerals. Whole body fossils. Whole body fossils form when the original body has been preserved, not decayed or rotted. For example, a woolly mammoth in ice or a mosquito in amber, a liquid that comes from trees. So there's the whole insect. Looks like it got trapped in this sticky fluid called amber and has been preserved, which means it hasn't rotted. So, trace fossils. These are fossils that record the activity of an animal, including footprints, trackways, coprolites, fossil feces, fossil poo. Fossilization process. It only takes place in sedimentary rocks only. An animal or creature dies on land or in the sea, and it gets covered by a layer of sediments, which is tiny parts of rock or soil or leaves. Over time, through pressure, these eventually form a layer of rock. So all that forms the rock beside it. Over time, more layers of rock are formed which cover it, and by this time, the only thing to remain of the creature would be the hardened parts such as bones, teeth, shells, and teeth. There you go. Fossilization process, step 3. Over thousands of years, the mold fossil might become a cast fossil with sediment entering the mold. So there we have the mold and all the sediment fills up. Fossilization process, step 4. Over a long period of time, the sea will recede, move back in certain places. The sea level could also be changed quickly through earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Fossilization process, step 5. As erosion, the weather removes the earth, and weathering takes place, eventually the fossils become exposed or seen. And that's where we can find them and dig them up. So your task is to fill in this worksheet. You are to fill in the missing words. And I've given you the vocabulary on the next page, and you will find that all in your Word document on J2 Launch. Then I want you to draw and write the fossilization process. So draw the pictures and write the matching sentences, which is above, underneath each picture once you've drawn it. Hint, the last picture has 2 sentences. Happy fossilization.